My name's Robin Watson. I'm the Head of Training and Checking here at Torres Strait Air. I provide the training for the start, the middle and the finish of all our pilots that we see. So I'm there throughout the career to build pilots and to see them progress. The Cadet Ship is aimed at creating competent, skilled and ready pilots that transition into Torres Strait Air and therefore the Torres Strait. So the prime purpose of the Whitestar Cadet Ship is to then serve the people of the Torres Strait through Torres Strait Air. The Cadet Ship provides the students at Whitestar with unique abilities in that they do a lot of their training up here in the Torres Strait, living with the communities and being a part of that. So before they even come up here for a job, they're already dealing with the locals and they're already a part of the community in a small sense. The Torres Strait Islands as a place is extremely unique from an aviation point of view, purely because the length of time the aircraft's actually flying. So with so many islands so close together, it normally looks like a lot of stops over a shorter period of time. So basically that translates to lots of sectors with low flying hours. So pilots really build stick and rudder skills in their ability in takeoff and landing. There's no really long cruise sections. So I'd say that's probably the most unique thing. The weather, is the same in Northern Territory and WA, but it's really just the short sectors and the amount of takeoff and landings that we do in any given day.
G'day, my name's Toby. I joined Whitestar about a year ago. I've always wanted to be a pilot. It took me a year and a half to finish my CPL and instrument rating. And in February of this year, I started my journey as a line pilot with Torres Strait Air. Initially in a C206, and now after 3 months, I've been moved up to the Islander here. And within a few more months, I'll be moved up to the P2012 Traveller. Today I'm doing my NDB check with my examiner, and we'll get going shortly.
G'day guys, my name's Baxter. I've been with the Torres Strait Air program. I started in 2022 in January. I was there bound for 18 months and then completed my training there after 18 months in June 2023. At the end of June, I moved up here with Torres Strait Air, which I've been with for the last 15 months. The Torres Strait Air program is extremely unique. It's unlike no other program anywhere in Australia really. It bridges the gap between flight school and GA, which is very rare. Usually the conventional route is through a flight academy or a cadet ship rather, and then straight into an airline. So you kind of miss those precious, GA years. So yeah, the Torres Strait Air program is extremely unique. Bridges that gap, straight into GA, get exposed to a number of different situations and environments. Very dynamic environment, so it really develops your skills both personally and professionally quite quickly. Transitioning from the Whitestar program to Torres Strait Air was a very smooth and seamless transition. You do your CPL or your remaining CPL hours up here in the Torres Strait in one of their 206 aircraft, which is just second to none. I mean, the experience you get for exposure to that is insane. So that makes the transition very smooth in itself. And once you finish up down at Ballina with Whitestar, you come up here, you start your career, I suppose, as a line pilot on the single engines, and then you progress very quickly to the multi-engines, which is what everyone is chasing.
122 days 43.
Hello, my name is Zach Van Zorn. I am a cadet here at Whitestar Aviation, and I'm up here at Horn Island for my CPL training. The Torres Strait's a bit more different because you've got that environmental difference and the difference in traffic, the weather, and just the overall different aircraft that you're exposed to. So it's all about that exposure, a totally different atmosphere than what it's like in a training environment down south. I chose Whitestar because it had the TSA Cadet Ship program, and it's that speed in providing that multi-engine experience a lot further forward than it would be at other companies. And the fact that you've got a job directly after your training is a lot more assuring. And Whitestar is also, it's a smaller flight training school, so you get a lot closer to your instructors, and they provide a lot more in-depth training, and they build a bit more of a relationship in terms of your flight training. So when you do from one flight to another, you get really close with your instructor, and they're tailoring the training for you, and they're always working on building that experience up and fixing up your mistakes, but a lot more in depth, that's all. Torres Strait exposes you to a lot of the commercial environment. So there's a lot of those commercial pressures that you have to consider. All your timing and aircraft maintenance, and just reporting that kind of stuff and being up to date with everything is very important up here. The advice I'd give to somebody would be to not be afraid. You're going to make mistakes, so learning from those mistakes is key in ensuring that you've got a better understanding of when you're flying and what it's like up here in general.
I'm Kelvin Maguire. I'm the senior base pilot up on Horn Island for Torres Strait Air. Arrived on the island September last year and have been conducting multi-engine IFR charter operations since that point, doing a bit of instructing alongside. Well, I think the Cadet Ship, where it's running now with what the Torres Strait needs, is providing exactly what was intended to do. In terms of growth, it's just relying on Horn Island to grow, but you've got better pilots coming out of this program just after here as well. They're not going to spend the whole of their career in the Torres Strait, so when they go off to their next job, they're going to be much better prepared, I think. Because you've got to use your brain up here a little bit more than you do down in other places. So, yeah, so I think, honestly, this is the best program that you can actually get on, I think, in Australia as a young guy or girl. Makes it really streamlined. They show you exactly where you can end up should you want to follow that path. and it's the best experience I think you can get if you want to be a young pilot moving forward.